Alright, I know I said I was going to talk about Billy's Christmas presents, but there's one more thing that I have to talk about. So the Friday before school ends was a half day. We had our 8th grade buddy gift exchange. My kids love their buddies. Like, there's not much else to it. They love their 8th grade buddies. They think it's so cool that there's an 8th grader. The 8th graders are, like, a really good class this year. It's a really good group of kids. So they love my kids just as much as my kids love them. Like, they see each other in the hallway. The both of them are like, hi, and the 8th graders are doing it back. Like, it's so cute. So the 8th graders came down into my room. I pushed all the tables back so the whole carpet was open. I made Mom's monkey bread that she's probably talked about, like, with you guys. She got the recipe. So I baked. The 8th grade teacher had, like, juice, and, you know, somebody else brought in, like, cookies. We had a whole table set up. My kids, for their buddies, I gave them construction paper. They drew a card, and I gave them stickers to put on the card. I bought, like, Christmas stickers for them to use. So they had those. And then I got this idea from Desiree last year, so it's kind of cute. I went to Michael's and I got beads, and with pipe cleaners, you cut the pipe cleaners in half, and you use 3 pieces, and you tie them so they look like a star. So eventually, this has, like, writing all over it. Like, it looks like this right here. So on each of these, now they put beads on, and then you just flip the edge of it, like, down over the last bead so they don't fall off. And I tied string to all of them so that they, oh no, I didn't tie string, I'm sorry, I took a paper clip, and I clipped it through one of the beads so that they could hang it on their Christmas trees. So they look like snowflakes. The beads I bought were, like, metallic colored and pastel colored, and they were hearts and butterflies and circles, and, I mean, my kids had, like, the time of their lives making these. So on Friday, the buddies come in, and I had each ornament, it was clipped on the card that they had made for them, and they were sitting on the carpet with their cards. So I said, you know, go find your buddy. They're sitting on the carpet. 8th graders came in our room, and they sat down, and the 8th graders had their gift wrapped for my kids. My kids just had the card. So I said, you know, whoever wants to go first. I was like, kindergarten, why don't you give your buddies their presents? The kindergartners are passing the cards over, and the 8th graders, I mean, this is like a testament to how good these kids are. And obviously, these aren't, like, super great gifts, but the fact that my kids took the time to make them, I think, really meant something to them. And all the 8th graders were like, this is so awesome. I can't wait to put this on my tree at home. Oh, look how nice mine is. They were, like, comparing them with other people's. One kid, like, put it around his ear so it looked like he was wearing it because he was like, oh, I love this. This is so cool. Look at my buddy made this for me. So it was really cute. And they had given my kids, like, jumbo coloring books. I guess it was Christmas themed. It was a jumbo coloring book. It was like this fat and a box of 24 crayons. Each of my kids got it. So the 8th graders and my kids are sitting on the floor. They're coloring with each other. You know, the 8th grader is helping the kindergartner color the page in. There's some connect the dots they were doing together. I read, like, a quick story, a bit of applause from Mrs. Claus. I had read it last year to the kids and they liked it, so I read it this year. They loved it. The 8th graders didn't even want to leave when it was time for them to leave. They're like, no, we're having a good time. Like, it was a good time. So I'm glad that that worked out. And I'm glad that the 8th graders are as nice as they are. Because, you know, somebody could have been like, this gift sucks. But, I mean, kids made it. You know, my kids were super excited. They were very specific about the beads that they put on. I mean, my kids are like, they're dramatic in every way they can be. So they're like, I need another silver star. This has to be a silver star going on here. It can't be any other colors. Then I'd have to, like, dig through my bag and find another silver star for them to put on. So, right now I'll start a new video.